What's going on, folks, and welcome to another Scum video. I hope we're all doing well. This excites me, this video. This really does, because I tell you what, ever since I've started doing these simple little tricks I'm about to show you, I have never lost gear so far. Every time I've made a base or a fortified a location and turned it into a base, it's always been raided. Now, no one can raid you if they don't know where you are, where you live, where you hide your gear, etc. Trust me when I say this, because you are going to love number 3 here when I show you it. Let's just quickly kick off with the basics. Go up to crafting. Scroll to the very top. You will see something called an improvised shovel. Look to the left. All it needs is rope, 1 plank, and a stick. Now, to get the plank, you need to make an axe. That's all you need. Make an axe in the middle of the woods. Cut down a tree to get that plank, a large stick, and small sticks to craft the rope. With that, you can make an improvised shovel, and you can just throw it whenever you want. It has 4 uses. For the purpose of this video, I've spawned myself in a metal shovel, just so it doesn't run out of uses. Now, check this out. Once we get to where we want to hide our gear, let's say we want to bury it. Let's say we want to bury it here. Right, so let's just bury this box. And trust me, when you see number 3, guys, you're going to be very surprised, and I guarantee a lot of more people are going to start doing stuff like this. Am I giving away some great ideas here? Yes, I am, in my opinion. And it's stuff that's really going to help you. Now, unless you don't know what... If you know what you're looking for, then it's not even going to be easy still. You can tell here there is a mound, right? Check out the mound. And at the same time, if you go into focus mode, you will only see your box that you've buried. And if you are in a squad with other people, you will also see their boxes around the map as well. So it's kind of like a shared investment, so to speak, with the looting and being able to hide stuff in each other's boxes. So you can clearly see a mound there. Let's go into this one. So what we're going to do, we're going to move this over here. We're going to bury this within the leaves. Now check this out, guys. This is actually pretty cool if you don't know this one already. Nice and simple, but it's a great place to bury the chest. Now, if I was to look here, you can tell there's one there, just about. But you can't really tell there's one here unless you look like that. And you can see it says unbury there where I've just buried them. You can tell that there's one there. That's going to be my first 2 tips. Be careful where you bury your boxes. Now, if I was to... I do have God mode set in single player here, guys. So let's just have another quick look. Go to crafting. Just go down. All the God mode does is enable me to be able to craft stuff very quickly without actually having the items. Now, if we go into this menu mode, we can hide it in a bush. There you go. Another tip. Hide it in a bush like that. And once it's underground, we'll just bury this one as well, because I want to be able to bury and go through everything with you guys on this one. Now, you're going to love this next one. You can see... no one's going to find this stuff. And if you're running out of the area and you run back into an area and you're not entirely sure where your stuff is, I mean, look, focus mode will show you. Now look at this one. This one is one of my favorites. Now if you go by a lake, specifically a lake, not down by the coast or anywhere like that, I've actually got a box down here. You can see that I've got a box right here. Now you can put them into the water, but it's a bit of a pain dragging them back out again. Now, believe it or not, I can actually bury that right there. Look at that. No more raiding, ladies and gentlemen. This is something I know. I was reading on the Scum Reddit forums. So many people are starting to bury their boxes because they're sick of the raids. Now look at that. If I go over here, you can see it searching for stuff on the floor. Then there's my box. So you can see there's one there. Who is gonna know that? Sorry, but that is genius. It's one of the genius ways. And if you're one of them that's going to comment in the video, how did you not know this, Ray? Well, I did know this. And I'm giving out secrets and tips and tricks to help new people. Because you don't want to deter players by when they work so hard for their gear and they lose it. It's not something that people want to do. Now, this is a very short and sweet tutorial, and I'm really hoping that this is going to help you guys. But always make sure that you also screenshot on the map. Obviously, you can see at the top in D3 on the map there. You can see my little red blip. Screenshot it. Take a picture with your phone so you remember where it is. And don't rely on memory. because there will come a time where you're going to have to bury another box in an emergency, and then the same thing happens again, and before you know it, you've lost boxes. And that's happened to me, ladies and gents. It really has. This one has to be one of my favourites, though. Down by the lake, I'm quite proud of this one. But it doesn't really show a mound or anything. I mean, who's gonna even imagine that there's like 5 SVDs, which would never happen for me anyway, like SVDs or M82s all hidden here by the lake? No one's gonna have a clue. What you want to do is you want to cut down the tree, and then what you want to do is move the box over the tree, so you have to remember exactly where that tree was when you cut it. So for example, if we cut down this tree here, we'll just let this do this quickly. Sorry about this, guys. There was another one I was thinking of. I just completely forgot. Now, this one's a little bit more awkward, though, because you have to wait until restart for the tree to regrow. Hence why I'm saying do it in the middle of the woods where not many people are going to go. What you want to then do is you then want to move your box. Let's just move them logs out of the way. Like so. And you have to remember exactly where that tree was. And if you put it there, for example, and I think I dropped... No, I didn't. Right, there we go. Why can't I bury that? There we are. And then bury it here. That's going to bury it under the tree. And the tree's going to grow back. I would highly recommend putting all high valuable loot here, because people aren't just going to find this stuff. Like, that's under the tree now. That's under the tree. So if I was to go back to main menu, and I will show you this. So we're going to load back in. Hopefully that tree will be standing there, because it would have reloaded it. But usually on a multiplayer server it restarts. So you can see that the tree is now there, and my box is within the tree, underneath the tree there. Check it out. That's one of my favourites. No one's going to be able to find your loot, guys. You can hide your loot within the tree, and it's probably one of the best ways of doing it. Like I was saying, no one's going to find your loot. Doesn't matter where you hide them, bury them. It's going to be a bit of a struggle for people to find your stuff. They're never going to know where it is. With that being said, stay safe, peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.